So I started making my episodes in October, I think, maybe a little bit before. There was a shortage of the camera. I have a Canon camera, and there was a shortage of cameras. So I wanted to start, but I couldn't actually buy a camera to start. So I'm pretty sure October was when I got my camera and started filming. And I think it was a little bit later, someone actually said to me, "Oh, do you know ZOE2DOTS?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, I'm not really a thing. I know I have a camera. It was kind of awkward at first because when you walk around holding a camera, people stare or they do funny things. And I have so much like edited out footage of people doing things where I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know I'm filming this, right? You're permanent. You could be on the internet. Like, don't do stuff behind me. Like, I had, some friends that I made, and they were like, "Oh, she's a YouTuber. She lives in Newcastle." And I was like, "Oh, no." So I looked her up and I was like, "Wow, she looks like so much fun. I want to be friends and I want to play with her. Like, oh my God, how fun and how good would it be if I could have a friend that plays Pokemon as much as me? Like, that'd be amazing."
Yeah.
So I made another thing. I do lots of things. I make Christmas cards and birthday cards that I send over to deployed soldiers, and they can write in them and send them to their family. So it's like so when soldiers are deployed, they can't go to the shop and buy a Christmas card. They can't go and buy presents. Yeah. So I make Christmas cards and birthday cards, and that's kind of like a little way that they can stay connected to their families and their kids, and, you know, make something that's pretty, like a little keepsake, so that the family can keep it and be like, "Hey, Mom or Dad, remember when you were deployed and you wrote me this?" So I had a spare, I was making lots of cards, and then I made up a spare one, and I was like, "Oh, I might just send a card to Zoe, because I know she lives here, but I don't want to be that weird person that's, hey, I've seen your videos," and not a fan, I wanted to be friends with her. So I wanted to actually play Pokemon with her. So I was like, look, how do I get her to know that I live here and that I want to play Pokemon with her? So I sent her a Christmas card that I had made, and she opened it in one of her episodes. And then about a month or so after that, she was like, "Hi, Cricket. Would you like to meet up and play Pokemon?" And I was like, "Absolutely, like absolutely." Smiley, 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 stars, flowers, every emoticon you can imagine. And she was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to be in Australia for Rhyhorn Community Day. Do you want to have lunch beforehand?" And I was like, "Yes." So I met her. I have food allergies, so unfortunately for other people, they have to eat where I can eat, and it's not easy. So we met, and the wind, I also get sinuses, and like I'm sensitive, okay? Like I need a bubble and my phone. But yeah, when I met her, the wind was really bad, and I had heaps of pollen in the air, and my eyes were watering, and I was like, Hey, Zoe, I'm Cricket. I'm not crying. I've got allergies. I'm not like, and she was like, "Oh, you're just so happy to meet me. It's so emotional." Yeah, so I just knew that she was going to be cool and like accept me the way I am, which is I'm a little bit goofy. I'm super excited. I have food allergies. Like there's a few things that people need to kind of accommodate. So, because I'm a celiac, so I don't choose to be gluten-free. I actually am. And if I eat gluten, nobody wants to be around that. Really. So, so I met her that day, and she was just the nicest girl ever. And I was like, wow, Pokemon is amazing. Look at all these friends I'm meeting. And we're just friends now and go and hang out. Well, the health situation kind of interrupted that.
Yeah. That's such a cool story, though, of how you guys got to meet in person. I think that's such a good idea to send a handmade card or something. I've thought about sending like clay creations to like famous podcasters that I really like.
Yeah. You should do it. So there's a number of people that I want to send cards to, and I already knew quite a number of people that had already played Pokemon with Zoe before I met her. And they were like, everyone was saying, have you met Zoe? Have you met Zoe? You and her you guys would be great. She would love you and you'd be so much fun together and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, I haven't met her, but maybe you should have a barbecue and invite me. And I'd be like, hey. But yeah, so I didn't know how I could breach that kind of gap without people going, oh, you're just a YouTuber and you want to be famous. No, it's not like that at all. I make videos because I want to help my auntie and I want to connect with people.
Space between.